Okay, welcome everyone. As many of you are probably aware, we now have Canvas Studio available to you directly in Canvas. And for those that don't know, Canvas Studio is a learning tool that's incorporated into Canvas, and it allows instructors and students to create engaging videos. Instructors can create and upload videos, add quizzes, view comments, and much more. In this video, we're going to show you how to find Studio and upload videos. There'll be a series of videos with many more to come. Okay, so when you're in your Canvas course, to access Studio, fortunately, is super simple. If you just scroll down on your left-hand side navigation, and Studio is right here. Now there's a couple of options with accessing Studio. One is here in the navigation, and I will show you the other way in our rich content editor. But let's say maybe Studio is so far down and you don't necessarily want it to show here. We can always move this up to show in a different view. So let's just go ahead and do that. Let's go into our settings just so we could see it a little more prominently. And so if I go into my settings and navigation, I'm just going to find Studio and I'm going to drag it. And of course you would drag it to wherever makes sense for you. But for this, we're just going to push it here. And we're going to go ahead and save it. Always remember to save as you're changing your navigation. Perfect. So now Studio is more at the top instead of me having to scroll. When you click on Studio, it's going to take you to the basic interface. And as you see, I do have some videos already set up. But I can either then add a collection, which basically this is your media library. This is your library, which you can interchange between courses depending on how you have it set up. But I can either add to my collection, which is a collection of videos, or I can do individual videos. So I can just select this if I wanted to add and create a collection name. Let's just call it Quick Collection. Okay, awesome. So it's going to show completely blank because there's nothing there yet, right? So I can create that collection, and I would advise when you're creating your collection, give it a name that makes sense to you and your class and your material. So for example, if you're doing a biology, I would name it something related to biology and not just an arbitrary name, just because it can get confusing when you have a lot of videos. So definitely name it something that's going to be relevant to your class. The nice thing is, like with the collection, I could share my collection with others, rename it, and delete the collection. But if I wanted to add videos, I can do it multiple ways here. I can do it by recording a video, which is a screencast, which is exactly what I'm actually using for this video. I can add a video, or if I had videos already in my library, I could search for videos. So for this, let's just go ahead and add. Now the cool thing about videos here is they will accept YouTube, Vimeo, and you could just paste a link directly into Canvas Studio. Or I could, if I have a media, if I have an MP4, I can just drag and drop it already. So you have multiple ways of doing it. So for YouTube, let's just go ahead, let's find a quick YouTube video, and just to test this out. Okay. Awesome. So let's go ahead and pick this video, and we're just going to share it by hitting the share button, copying the link, and we're going to go back, and we're just going to paste this. And the nice thing is it could be any YouTube video or Vimeo video. Now the caveat to that, there's a few more workarounds that we have to do in terms of closed captioning, but we will discuss that further in more videos to come. Okay, so add video, voila. So that is your first video uploaded into your collection. If you click these options, your options here, it's going to show you have your library. It's going to show you other videos that if you share it with your colleagues, it'll show here. You can also view analytics. You probably won't have settings because I'm using my administrative account. So mainly your library and share with me and analytics will probably be your main ones. Your course media, that's just showing me where my other videos are placed. So we're going to close out of here. And now I'm going to go back to my main library that shows all of my collections. As you see, now we have two. So I have this one that we just created, and then I have the one that already existed. And that is going to conclude this video for showing you how to access Studio and how to upload videos.
For additional questions about Canvas Studio, contact the Center for Teaching and Learning at 623-935-8340 or send us an email at ctl@estrellamountain.edu.